anytime you see people who talk big, they are con men. I'm giving you the first sign of a con man is big talk. They talk big. They tell you, I'll take you to Paris. If you accept me as your girl, I'll take you. If you accept me as your boy, I'll take you. Then you ask them, so where have you been to? See people who talk big, they are con men. I'm giving you the first sign of a con man is big talk. They talk big. They tell you, I'll take you to Paris. If you accept me as your girl, I'll take you. If you accept me as your boy, I'll take you. Then you ask them, so where have you been to? They have not. When they're telling, and they're not saying that by faith, eh? They are trying to show you, if you accept now, I can even do it too. Bro, tuko bitters. Watu wanaongelea Paris wanafanya nini bitters? Unafanya nini bitters? Unajua hiyo talks, bitters tunaongelea Kenyaga, Muraka, Sagala, Nyere, Susua.
Hata Mombasa ni mbali.
Na Mombasa kwako ni mbali. Mombasa kwanza ingia KFC. Tuko KFC tunaongelea. I hope you're getting what I'm saying. I'm just using that to explain my point. The eyes of a fool look to the ends of the world. But the eyes of an intelligent person, they know wisdom is in their nose. It's right in front of them. If you cannot learn how to save 100, you will never learn how to save 1,000. If you can't save 1,000, when I was leaving high school, my principal gave me a charge, and he taught us, if 10 shillings cannot stay in your pocket for 1 week, you'll be poor. Why was he using 10 shillings? Because at that point, 10 shillings to a student is something. And students, even if they have 5 bob, they want to go and buy something. So I'm telling you, if 1,000 cannot stay in your pocket for 1 week, you will be poor. But you see it there and you don't touch it. And you don't feel something. Some of you, when you get money, excitement comes. Money hates excitement. That's why in the bank they don't play music. Yeah, because money hates. But when you get money, you give it excitement. So what does it do? It disappears. It disappears. It flies away. That's why it's not like you've not been having money. You've been having money. But why has it been disappearing? Excitement. Excitement. You receive 10,000, unaanza kusema nini sijanunua? Bedsitter in Kitusuru. Unaanza kusema bedsitter in Kitusuru. How much is a bedsitter in Kitusuru? Ya fraya ni pesa ngapi? Na ni 10,000 uko nayo. Instead of even thinking how to multiply it. But you see, you can't multiply without saving. I was talking to some guys about finances. And I told them, if I'm to sum up finances in 2 words, or in 2 concepts, I would say this. Finances is just, if you want to increase in your finances, you just need 2 concepts. Sowing and saving. Only that. Sowing and saving. If you learn to save, you will have the ability to sow. And when you sow, you will multiply. Because multiplication is not in savings. Multiplication is in sowing. But sowing cannot happen without saving. So if you can learn to save, you can learn to sow. And if you can learn to sow, you can learn to multiply. Because multiplication is in the seed, and the seed must fall down to the ground and die. That's where multiplication is. But how can you have the seed if you've not saved? If God gave you fruit, Mungu alikupatia mahindi. Sawa? Bala uchukue mahindi 5, usave, useme hii ni mbegu, ulikula zote. How will you multiply? You don't sow. So if you don't sow, you don't save. Or rather, if you don't save, you don't sow. And if you don't sow, you don't multiply. If you ask me about finances, I'll just give you those 2 concepts. Because that is what banks use. That is what investment companies use. They save, they sow. They sow in different companies. You see, we are buying shares in that. That's sowing. The Bible says, scatter your bread upon many waters. Now you are a Christian. You have advantage. You know where to sow. You have a higher advantage. You have spirit. Supernatural is introduced in your finances, but you don't take advantage of it. So you are trying the ways of the world. Zinakataa. Shida sio Mungu. Shida ni muendwa. Rudia.
Shida si Mungu, shida ni muendwa.
Yes. Shida ni wewe. In fact, the Bible says it is God who gives us all things to enjoy. He gives us all things to enjoy. In Ephesians, He gives us all things to enjoy. So what is the joy of God that you should enjoy? So why are you not enjoying? Is it because of God? Mnanikasirikia juu nimewambia ukweli. Haya, fura basi. Tell me kukasirika. Proverbs 27:24. I'll be done shortly. Proverbs 27:24. The Bible says, riches are not forever, nor do governments go on. Use NCV. This is something we need to send our government. Can we read together? 1, 2, 3. Why do riches not go on forever? Because people don't know how to save and sow. Because for riches to go on forever, there must be saving and sowing. Because when you sow, what is in sowing? Multiplication. So there are always 3 generations when it comes to money. The first generation is the gatherers. The second generation is the ones who come to maintain it. If you check all these wealthy families, you see their money goes just to the 3rd generation. Few go to the 4th generation. Because the first ones know how to gather the money. They know how to save like crazy. Then the second ones know how to multiply it. So they know how to sow. The first ones don't really know how to multiply. So they just know how to save. So they amass a lot. But they can't multiply it to make much. The second generation comes and now knows how to multiply. You see, the thing has, when the second generation takes over, they make the company big. Then they come in the 3rd generation. They don't know how to save. They don't know how to sow. So what do? They scatter. They scatter. They squander. They start fighting. They start going to court. They start saying, hii ni yangu. Hii ni yako. Hapana usiguze. Oh, unatuonea. Oh, unafanya. That's how the Bible says riches don't go on. Then he says, nor do governments. 2027 itafika.
Thank you for watching this sermon. Let us know what has stood out for you on the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notifications bell so that you will always be the first one to know when we upload any content.